Yogis who have mastered the Siddhis, real stories from levitation to telepathy, the hidden history of enlightened beings. Can a human walk through walls, levitate, or become invisible? These aren't just legends. They're echoes of a forgotten mastery, known to the ancient yogis as siddhis, the perfections of consciousness. In this video, we'll explore real stories of saints and sages who awakened these hidden abilities, not for spectacle, but as natural expressions of divine realization. These aren't myths, these are lives lived at the edge of the impossible. Section 1. What are siddhis, really? In Sanskrit, siddhi means perfection, accomplishment, or divine attainment. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali describe them as side effects of deep spiritual practice, born not of effort but of stillness. There are 8 classical Mahasiddhis, great powers. 1. Anima, becoming as small as an atom. 2. Mahima, becoming infinitely large. 3. Laghima, defying gravity or levitating. 4. Garima, becoming very heavy. 5. Prapti, reaching or knowing distant places. 6. Prakamya, manifesting desires or controlling the elements. 7. Ishitva, sovereignty or lordship over nature. 8. Vashitva, control over other beings or influences. Yet the ancient rishis warned, power is not the goal, freedom is. True siddhis don't arise from wanting more, but from becoming less. Section 2. Real stories from India's spiritual lineage. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, the saint who dissolved identity. Born in 1836 near Kolkata, Ramakrishna entered deep samadhi for days at a time. He could leave his body at will, rid the minds of visitors, and experience divine possession, his body speaking in the voice of different deities. Once, he took a devotee's karma into himself and collapsed for 3 days, reviving only through intense mantra japa. His power wasn't display, it was love in motion. Trailanga Swami, the immortal saint of Varanasi. Said to have lived over 280 years, Trailanga Swami often walked naked through Varanasi, performing feats that defied explanation. He floated on the Ganges for hours, drank poison without harm, remained in samadhi, buried underground, lifted massive stones effortlessly. Swami Vivekananda, who met him, said, "I saw in him the realization of Shiva himself." Lahiri Mahasaya, the householder with cosmic vision. The great Kriya Yoga master, Lahiri Mahasaya, lived as a humble accountant by day, but in his inner life he was a cosmic traveler. His diaries describe visits to subtle realms, appearances of Babaji, and guiding disciples through astral dimensions. Students reported hearing his voice long after he passed, guiding them from beyond. Neem Karoli Baba, the laughing saint of miracles. A beloved mystic in the 20th century, Neem Karoli Baba displayed siddhis without explanation, appeared in multiple places at once, knew the thoughts of strangers, revived a dying man through touch, disappeared from locked rooms. He dismissed attention with humor and love, saying, "I do nothing, Hanuman does it all." Gajanan Maharaj, master of the inner fire. In the town of Shagan, this saint would sit in blazing sun without shade, unaffected. His body remained hot even in winter. He could ignite the kundalini of others with a glance. Witnesses saw him walk across water and enter trances for days without food or breath. Section 3. What these yogis had in common. Despite different lifetimes and paths, these masters shared key traits: renunciation of ego, devotion over domination, mastery of prana through breath and mantra, constant awareness of the self, not the body or mind, service to others as their only desire. None of them wanted powers. The powers arose when they disappeared. Section 4. Can siddhis be awakened today? Yes, but not through fantasy or impatience. To walk this path, purify your inner channels through pranayama, deepen your stillness with mantra and dhyana, practice celibacy, moderation, and humility, receive guidance whether inwardly or through lineage. As the Yoga Sutras state, through samyama, on the strength of an elephant, strength arises. Whatever you merge your mind with, you become. Section 5. Poetic closing invocation. The siddhi is not in the light. It is in the silence that sees it. The yogi does not fly to escape. He becomes light because he is free of weight. You do not chase the miraculous. You remember what you were before forgetting. In the heart of stillness, the impossible becomes your shadow. These were not superheroes. They were human beings who emptied themselves so completely that the divine could walk through them freely. If you feel the stir of the Siddhic path, If something ancient and luminous is awakening within you, click the link below to begin your journey through mantra, breath, and sacred practice, guided by your own subtle blueprint. And subscribe, because in the next video we'll uncover the lost cities of ancient India. What happened to them? Until then, live in silence, walk in presence, and let the impossible be your teacher.